Hey everybody, Prepper Nurse 1 here. Today is Thursday, October 26, 2017. It was a lot cloudier earlier in the day. It's cleared up more now. Yesterday we ended up only bringing in 1.6 kilowatt hours total as far as our solar goes. So it's and today I just looked here a minute ago and we brought in 1.8 today. So solar's not been doing really great the last couple days. We're using the generator a little bit more than we were before, but that's that's part of the deal with that. What can you do? It's that time of year. You're not getting the sunshine as much, and now, like I said, as you can see, I mean it's like 4:15 in the afternoon, and the sun's over here, and it's already working its way down. So that's part of it. I mean, it's the sunshine we're not getting as much obviously this time of year, but like I said, as I increase the solar, which is the ultimate plan, and it'll make production that much better. But let's put it like this: we're in a lot better shape this year, this time of year, than we were last year. So it's just you just work at it, and keep building it, and it'll get taken care of. So anyway, I wanted to do a video today. I wanted to talk about something, and this happens to all of us. I think it happens to me as well, and we get caught up in it because being triggered by the media. Are you being triggered by the media? I know I am too. I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm just as guilty as anybody else, and you jump on whatever bandwagon is the flavor of the moment as far as whatever the media is fanning the flames of. And it's a lot of it is, in my opinion, is distraction. Okay, there's a lot of distraction going on to what's really going on, and so they try to throw up these different things to get people all riled up. A great example would be the statues from the Civil War. You have statues that have been around for a long time, and all of a sudden now these morons are offended by a statue. I mean, come on, that's ridiculous. Okay, let's go back to Harambe, the gorilla that was killed. I mean, whatever they're throwing out there, and people jump on that bandwagon, and even like the whole NFL thing with taking the knee. Same type of thing. And I'm just as guilty as far as that one goes, because I got triggered by that, okay? But, it's like they fan the flames, we jump and dance to the tune, and we're not really paying attention to what's really a lot of the issues that are going on. I think we got a lot bigger fish to fry. North Korea would be a great one, to be honest with you, to really be concerned about, is instead of worrying about if some stupid NFL player is taking a knee. Now don't get me wrong, I didn't like what they were doing either, okay, and I put the video out there and I said that, and I gave my reasons for that, but that, that's neither here nor there. But so we're not going to jump back onto that one. But what we got to really focus on, guys, is what's going on around the world. And here's the one thing that I want you to remember, okay? And this is really, really important. Ultimately, whatever is going to happen as far as with our government, be it we're into the next war or whatever is going to happen, there is absolutely nothing that we're going to be able to do to stop it. Nothing. So we have to react to whatever the event or events are going to be. That's all we can do, okay? I've said this over and over and over again. Continue to prep like something's going to happen next week or tomorrow. But the thing is, here's the important thing that I do also want you guys to remember. We also have to live for today, okay? So prepping is very, very important. It's a big part of my life and big part of what I'm doing. And everything that I do comes down to getting ready for whatever, okay? Trying to live as independently as I possibly can, but at the same time, still try to enjoy life. You can't be so focused on prepping that you forget to stop and smell the roses right now. That's really, really important, and that's something that I really wanted to put out there. Because, I mean, as you guys know, anybody that watches my channel knows, I'm a hardcore prepper, okay? and you know, it's a big part of what I do, but it's not. I, I don't want to say it's an obsession, but it's like, you know, like I said, if I go out and I'm shopping, I'm looking at stuff. What can I add to my preps? I mean, that's my mindset, okay. But I think that's just being prudent, just looking ahead and trying to figure out what's going to give us the best advantage and what do I need that's going to help us get the best advantage. It was funny. I got to tell you this real quick. I was at work last night, and somebody had said to me, "Oh, you know, get a metal tin and put all your matches, your strike matches, in that metal tin. You can get a lot more in a metal tin." I'm like, you know what? Yeah, I'm going to do that if I can find a metal tin. So last night at work, one of the girls had put a table, a bed sheet over the table, just to make like a tabletop, and then there was a metal tin in the center. And I go, "What's in that metal tin?" And she goes, "Oh, nothing. It's been sitting in here for months." I said, "I'm going to grab that. I'm taking that metal tin," because the first thought in my head was, I can take all those matches, like one of you guys has suggested, and put those matches in that metal tin. And that's exactly what I'm going to use it for. So, you know, it's weird how something gets put in your head by somebody, and that opportunity comes up. Next thing you know, boom, there's a metal tin, and that just popped into my head, and I'm like, yep, that's what I'm going to use to put all my matches in. So I got that last night, and my strike matches are going to go in that metal tin. So, but anyway, you know, getting back to still having to live life, you still need to go out and enjoy yourself, and still need to go out and do things, you know, with your family, as a family. And you can't have all of your focus on prepping. Now, is it important to prep? Absolutely, it's important to prep. Do I feel as if something is coming? I absolutely do. I don't make predictions on when, but the thing is, at the same time, I'm not going to not continue to enjoy life and live life. You can't. The biggest thing I think is you can't live scared. You know, if you live scared, then you're not going to have a happy life. You have to continue to go out. You have to continue to have fun when you can, you know, within reason, obviously, and try to enjoy life as much as you can. You know, and if you're going to go on vacation, you know, think ahead. If you're driving, I would suggest going armed. I would suggest having some stuff in your vehicle that if you get caught out and something happens, that at least you have, you know, 4 to 5 days worth of food and water available to you, a way to protect yourself. Those are important things. You're still going to want to go have fun on that vacation, but you also want to be, you know, thinking ahead. So that's just some of the advice that I wanted to give you guys. But like I said, the media is put out there, and it is run by the powers that be, and they're showing you what you want, what they want you to see. That's the biggest thing too that you need to take from that, is that they're manipulating us all the freaking time. I mean, every time you turn around, it's another manipulation. So you have to take the news with a grain of salt. And, you know, and like I said, I'm absolutely guilty of letting them trigger me just like anybody else. They know how to play us. That is the biggest thing. And so we need to take these stories and these different events and take them with a grain of salt and realize that we're being played. And there's a bigger picture going on, and there's bigger things happening that are more important. I mean, there's so many things that are scary and frightening that, you know, it's like, oh, look at the distraction over here and don't pay attention to what's going on behind the curtain. You know, that's what we need to be looking at. We need to be looking at what's going on behind that curtain, not focusing on the distraction. So that's definitely what I wanted to talk about, and I definitely want your guys' feedback on this topic, because I want to hear what you have to say, what you guys think about it. You know, like I said, they're having that discussion and sharing our thoughts. That's what it's all about, and I definitely want your feedback on that and what you guys think, okay? So please give me that feedback. I definitely want to hear what your thoughts on. What do you think of the fact? And like I said, we got to realize too, 90-something% of the media is controlled by 6 corporations. So think about that. So you're being fed what they want you to see, okay? And that's really important. And we just need to make sure we're looking at things with a clear head and an open mind. That's, I think, the biggest thing that we all need to do. So anyway, on that note, I'm going to jump off of here for now. It's really cooler today. It's probably 50 degrees and there's a breeze blowing. So I'm starting to break out. Like, this is more of a like a long john type of t-shirt, because we're starting to get to that point of the year where it's getting colder. So anyway, guys, listen, remember, hug and kiss the ones you love. Tell them every single day. It is so important. We never know what's going to happen, so that's really important that we do that. And remember, STD. One step at a time, one thing at a time, one day at a time. Work towards your goals. Work towards what you're trying to accomplish. You know, I have a lot of people say to me that they're trying to work towards, you know, getting that off-grid property, or getting that piece of land someplace to escape to, someplace for peace of mind. Keep working at that, guys, because that's an important thing, and it's an important goal to have. And you look, if you have an end game, you look down a road and you say, okay, it may take me a year to get there. Keep working at that. Now, do we have a year? I don't know. I mean, I can't say how long we'll have. I don't know. All I know is you need to keep working towards things as you can, and have that goal in sight. I mean, you know, that's the important thing. It really, truly is. So anyway, guys, I will talk to you all tomorrow. I hope everybody stays well, stays healthy. Work week's almost over, and back to the weekend again. Okay? I'll talk to you later. Prep and Nurse 1 out for now.